Hello, everyone, and
Ah!
was that good? That good for the audio, Jack?
I wasn't listening.
Oh, great. Was someone?
That's what the audio check is.
Well, no, Ari was
That's not-
providing
I
the
wasn't listening.
audio. Hi, Apple
Yeah.
friend.
Check it.
Check it. Hey, Apple, did you hear Ari scream? Also, hello, everyone, and welcome back to Adventures.
Oh, my subscription's ended. What the hell? Get me out of here. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out.
Real. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Adventures in the Avaricious Archipelago. So happy to have you guys here for another week. And Apple, you did hear it. That's wonderful. Thank you for letting us know. For those
Lord Otter.
that is not that Apple. I'm so sorry.
Is that not?
Now, a lot of people always think that this is Apple, who is.
I had it so confused for forever.
Yeah.
I can have multiple kids.
Oh. Okay. This Apple is slightly older than me, so therefore older than you.
It's fine.
All right. Very good. Congratulations, Apple. You have been adopted. I'm sure Ari will take good care of you.
He will not.
You want a burrito?
Don't expect anything.
You want a burrito from Ari Arson?
I want a burrito.
He makes them. They're pretty good. He's my chef friend. No offense to those of you in call who also cook. We're proud. But yes.
Mhm.
Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to do the pronoun go around. We'll get to the recap, and then we'll get back to session. Should be fun. We're going to open up with Ben.
Oh, I'm Ben. I play CHEEG. Any all for both.
Very good. Then we have Alicia.
Hey, I'm ALYCIA. I play CYPHER. I use any and all pronouns, as do they.
Beautiful. Next, we have Draw.
Ayo, I'm Draw. I use love it, any, and I play DELPHI, who uses any all. Also, happy Trans Day of Visibility, since we're all doing pronouns.
Happy
Holy
Trans
shit.
Day of Visibility. Oh,
You are actively perceiving a bunch of trans people, so congrats!
congrats. Great job. So happy to have you folks here.
I don't think there's a cis person in the call.
No.
There's
There's
this person in the server? Don't answer that question.
I was gonna say, I don't know how many there are in my friend group.
I don't know. Carlbot, I don't think
At
turtles
least
can be cis.
one. At least one of us has a Discord server that there are no cis people in. I'm calling it right now.
That's true.
It's
Yay.
me.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, next in the pronoun go around, we've got Benny.
Benny, that's me. I'm Benny. I use they, them pronouns and its pronouns. And I am playing Siren Twinkshine, who uses any all pronouns.
Pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. And then we have Liz.
Liz. I'm Bloom Gooman. Bloom Gooman.
That's true. And of course, our special guest for this week and last week, and who knows how many weeks to come, Ari.
Yo.
Oh, and your pronouns.
Ari.
That makes sense.
Yeah, he gets it.
Oh, what about Stealthleton?
Bones. Big bone. Small bone. They, them. Bones. She on some days. Bones. Big bones.
Yeah.
I like my bones how I like my boob.
Yeah. Mystifying.
If you look close enough,
Rock
there actually is
solid.
top scars on Stealthleton's bones.
Yeah.
They cut too deep.
I cut too deep.
Oh, goodness.
Nice. And hello, everyone. It's me, your favorite Jegg. Jegg Minecraft 23, they, she, and happy to be. Welcome back to Adventures in the Avaricious Archipelago. When we left off last week, your party had managed to survive a close encounter with some animated vines that would have tugged you, dragging you deep into the forest. However, through some creative spellcasting and use of everyone's skill sets, you guys managed to make it out. You went back to the dock, and Heavy, the artificer of Sabrina's crew, managed to bring an automaton that she had found apparently just in the jungles of Verdesia. CHEEG and SIREN, you worked to get this automaton back together, and we met Abraham, who a lot of you managed to fashion into a sort of, well, suicide drone isn't quite apt, because in all seriousness, you did not expect Abraham to be in danger on this adventure, but still, sending them forward was to keep yourself safe. However, along the way, I believe it was CYPHER who managed to help CHEEG pry open a locket, revealing that Abraham is the automaton father of one kobold named Lincoln, who you all met back on Lagunia, working at Paradise Cove. After realizing that this automaton was in danger, having burned the remaining animated vines away with a serum concocted by CYPHER Dreamer themselves, you all rushed ahead to find, having fallen into the pit, Abraham. And up ahead, bow at the ready, the Huntress, as she calls herself. The green apex predator of Verdesia's jungle. You attempted to be civil. You attempted to build some sort of rapport. However, it was made clear very quickly that the Huntress was not fond of any of you. And in fact, the only thing that she wanted was to end your lives. And so, after managing to sneak in a few attacks, you found yourselves where you do now, about to roll for initiative. So all that said and done. Hey guys, roll for initiative! Yay!
What is my initiative?
Can my initiative be 1 plus whatever they were rolling?
That's a 10.
Sorry?
What?
Oh, so 1 plus whatever. I'm afraid not.
Yeah, whatever they get, I want to just go before them. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
of course, that makes sense. Okay,
it.
oh.
It's a 9.
Lovely, lovely.
I can't believe they got an 8.
That's crazy, right? So anyway,
That's going to be 30-20.
a dirty 20 for CYPHER. Well deserved.
A 7.
Oh, okay. All right, 7 for CHEEG. Come on, guys.
I got a 26.
Oh, thank
I don't
goodness.
think I've ever rolled above a 9 in initiative ever.
Really? That's wild. Oh, no, indeed. All right. Benny, what about Siren?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, guys, and
It's actually
it's pretty good. Now it's gonna be pretty okay. All right, guys, and now for me to roll for our NPCs to see who's up first. Okay. All right. So we of course have Ryder and Sabrina. Okay, so Sabrina did get a 6. What is happening tonight, everyone?
This is my type of luck. What in the world are you guys doing?
Ryder got an 11.
This is what
You guys
this,
doing okay?
this is the shit I was rolling in Spelljammer.
So
This is the shit I was rolling in Table of Dice and Liars. Iris is gonna hit with her gun. Does a 12 hit?
no, it's not.
This is the what are you guys? Chat, for those of you who don't know, Table of Dice and Liars and Spelljammer are both other campaigns run by Jegg Minecraft that I have been part of that I don't know. Everybody is channeling me in those times because genuinely, Table of Dice and Liars, we would be in combat and everybody would go and they'd be doing like so many points of damage, and then it'd get to my turn. I'd be like, yeah, does a 12 hit? And the DC is like 20. Like,
Yeah.
it was
that's
crazy.
wild.
I would do nothing. I'd be in 2 rounds of combat because everybody else is hitting for crazy damage. And it'd just be me doing nothing.
It was. We were, as you say, having a good time.
I'd pull some crazy stuff with spells that I probably shouldn't have been doing. But damage? No. I was an accidental pacifist.
Everyone else was like training for feats and stuff like that, and you trained to do Storm really good.
I did stop a forest fire, so
That is true. I would.
sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to go off like that.
No, that's very good, and it gave me enough time to do the initiative. So thank you so much.
Of course.
Great. All right, guys. Now I get to roll the enemy initiative. Should be a fun one. Ooh. All right. You have got to be shitting me. Sorry.
Not bad, huh?
No. Every one of the minions rolled a 12 on the die. And they all have the... So, and it's like,
That's kind of impressive.
it is. And it's not like an amazing number. I mean, it's actually better than everyone here except for DELPHI and CYPHER. Because with the modifier, it becomes 16 for all 3 of them. But that makes my life easier, I suppose. All right. And let's see. Going on initiative
What
count.
I'm hearing is DELPHI, we gotta finish them off before it gets to their turn, alright?
Yep.
No pressure.
I'll do my best. I'm going to immediately roll a nat 1 is what is about to happen, you guys.
Don't you dare.
You can't.
I'm not manifesting it. That 26 manifested it for me.
Oh, God. Oh, God. It'll be good, guys. It'll be good. And I'm just going to keep our little friend, the Huntress, under wraps for a moment. Because I think that's more dramatic.
Did you say dramatic or traumatic?
So anyway,
Yes.
it's you're up first, DELPHI.
All right, Slay, let's go. You know what? Boss battle. I'm gonna use my bonus action to do something that every other time I've been like, just like, should I? No, I'm gonna hold off on this. Where is it? Where is it listed? I'm going to use my bonus action to do X marks the spot.
That
Use
would be-
bonus action to slash a magic X into a target. Doesn't deal any damage, but all attacks against the target have advantage for 1 minute.
She is 90
Yes.
feet away.
Oh, yeah, you know, sorry. Does this have a range?
Yes. You
Yes?
do slash them in person. It is.
Oh,
in person.
slash.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know. I guess I interpreted that as it doesn't do any damage, so do I really have to actually touch them? That's not like a magic thing. I don't know. Okay, you know what? That's fair. I can't get close enough anytime
No,
soon.
I mean, you are a rogue. You could dash up to them hypothetically.
I?
I mean, I don't know what your speed is, but you
What
can dash
is my?
You can dash as a main action. You could dash as a bonus
I
action. You've got
can't-
some options.
I've got some options. What is my speed? 30 feet. Dash is. I've never dashed. Have I dashed before? I haven't dashed recently enough to remember what dash is or how far dash is.
So you're going to be able to go an extra 30 feet per dash.
Extra 30 feet per dash.
So you could double dash to get over there, or you could dash once
Love minor
as a
game.
bonus action and then use your main action to throw a weapon and then get up there on your next turn if you're lucky.
True.
Also, if we're being technical about it, as you folks can see, there are minor ledges here and there. And so that is going to add 10 feet or so depending on which way you're going. So, you know, for example, right down here, it's if you jump, you might take some fall damage, but that would save you Not much, actually. It would not save you much. Getting over to her is going to be a time. It's going to be an adventure. I wish you luck. I wish you luck.
I think I'm gonna have to make my way over there anyways. I'm not sure. Throwing a dagger. Wait, I'm not trying to pick myself up and move. I don't think throwing a dagger 90 feet's gonna be very accurate.
Very effective.
Yeah. I am going to make my way down to this first ledge. I guess right
Okay.
there would be 30 feet if I.
Right.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, I have control over both of them. That's cute.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gay.
Okay, so you're going to jump down there. Or are you going to climb down?
Yes. I don't know how far the drop is.
So basically, it's just like the squares right here. So
Yes.
if
Okay,
you're-
so it's a 20.
So-
Well, it would be 10 feet if that's. Wait.
since you're climbing, it'll be
it-
like difficult terrain. Since you don't have a climb speed.
Right. I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do math for climbing.
No, it's okay. So basically,
that
like
would
you
be
see
10
right
and
here.
20. Well, if
So-
it's wait. Yeah.
Yeah. So 5,
5,
10. 5.
10 feet. Yeah, I'll
Mhm.
climb down.
Okay, absolutely. You managed to get down there, and that is just using your base speed. So go from here to here because of the little gap that is going to put it at 30 total. Would you like to dash as a main action, as a bonus action?
Oh, I can dash up to. I can dash. Cause I've got to get over there. So yeah, you know what? Can I double dash? I can double dash.
Mhm.
That accounts for 10 feet, and then
Mhm.
down. So then, it's still climbing down.
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't know if I have anything. So used to playing spellcasters. What do you mean I don't know if I can do it? I don't.
No, it's
I
okay.
can't just
It's
be like,
okay.
wait, I know I have a bonus action. No, I don't know if I have a bonus action.
That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Absolutely. You do have a bonus action. So you dash as your main action. You can dash again as your bonus action.
Yeah. I meant other than dashing. Oh,
You could hide.
I could hide.
You
Maybe
could-
I'll hide.
Okay, you want to do a bonus action hide to hide in the gold like Scrooge McDuck?
Sure.
Absolutely. Make a stealth check.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm a rogue. Aren't rogues like real good at that?
Depends on your modifier.
All right.
All right.
I have been rolling in roll 20, so we'll see. Come on.
22.
Nice.
Right, and you are going to beat her. Okay. We watch as DELPHI very quickly skids down and then down again. And as we watch her get deeper into the pit, she is going to dive as if she's diving off of the dock or off of the boat into the sea. And as far as physics go, this should not work. And yet you all watch as she disappears. You are now hidden in the gold.
Yippee.
Yippee. That is assuming, without making an active check, none of you have a passive perception of 22 or higher. But whatever the case, as DELPHI has fair enough. As DELPHI makes this move, we're going to move on to CYPHER's turn. CYPHER, what would you like to do?
Yeah, let me just. Okay, I think for now I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna aim for the Huntress.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Does a 22 hit?
I'm so glad you asked. A 22 will absolutely hit. Well done.
Fantastic. All right. Okay, that's going to be 6 points of damage.
Fantastic. As you shoot this Eldritch Blast across the pit and to the other side where she is standing, would you mind describing your Eldritch Blast for those of us who haven't seen Cypher in combat in a while?
I think it's just a ball of. It looks like just a ball of shadow.
Very nice. We watch as this ball, from which no light managed to escape, flies across, and it is going to hit the Huntress square in the chest. As it does so, she is giving you dead eyes, Cypher. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Is there anything else I can do? Instantaneous. Nah, I'm good.
Nice. All right. As you end your turn, this is where I come in. She looks at your party from across, bow at the ready. With that, the Huntress Silvara is going to begin. She knocks back an arrow, and we watch as, similar to before, one begins to split into three. However, as these shots go across toward you, Cypher, toward Abraham, toward Sabrina, none of them managed to land. Unfortunate. But with that, as we are on initiative count 20, time for my lair action. All around you, we watch as the greenery outside of the pit begins to glow. This fluorescent green, this unnatural hue that you saw once before when the vines were attacking you. And before that, when these wildcats were turned into nothing more but puffs of smoke. We see the forest itself at the ready. With that lair action, exiting the arena before the fight concludes will now be very, very difficult. Now for my cats. You see what was once a panther, a tiger, and a lioness, now mutated and overgrown. They are up above and all around. We start with the panther. It is going to look at the lot of you and begin to move. We see it is already on the rocks, and as it moves across with claws that are far too sharp, it's going to use a bonus action to dash toward your party. As it does so, it is going to stop right here, and using its main action, it is going to claw at Abraham. However, Abraham lifts up an arm, and while we do watch the claws tear in, they don't seem to do any substantial damage. But it goes again. Once again, Abraham holds up an arm and manages to stand in place, blocking the attacks from going further and toward the party. With that, we go on to the tiger. We see the tiger, and we watch as it wiggles, as it is going to prepare its long jump. And with that, we watch as it flies across the map toward the lot of you. It is going to come in at this side for Sabrina. That is a miss. As it goes in, she ducks out of the way. But with its second attack, 17 before my modifier, totaling out at 24. I get to roll my damage dice. I drop my damage dice. That is going to be 13 points of damage to Sabrina as it is going to tear into her arm. And with that, the tiger ends its turn. Finally, the lioness, now moving with supernatural speed, is going to dodge around. Rather than really climbing or jumping like the others, just moving as fast as possible. And as she ends up roughly here, okay. Stealthleton and SQUO'MO. Now, actually, you know what? No, to be fair, I think you're just outside of my range if I'm going from the middle. That's my bad. She's going to stand in place at the ready. That is her turn. Ryder, standing over here and seeing that Sabrina has been hit, is going to push forward past something and is going to go in for an attack. Rolls, and that is going to be a hit. Ryder is going to amass about 11 points of slashing damage, going in with the blade before ending their turn. And as they do so, stabbing into the side of this tiger, Miss Gooman, you feel lightheaded. In fact, you don't even feel your feet on the ground in this instance. As you look down, you have no feet. And weirdly, your foot is itchy. What would you like to do?
Okay. Am I tied to something?
No.
God, I need to latch on to something. Let's see. Do you think the rogue will mind having a bright red balloon attached to them at all times?
I think the rogue, who's currently down
I'm in
below...
your hat, dude.
Oh. Hey, you do have a rogue in your hat. Which is still affixed atop your balloony head.
Okay. In that case, can I, through my balloon head, my bald-ass balloon head, I want to cast on the skeleton, for later, spider climb.
Yes, absolutely. You cast spider climb on the skeleton within your hat, as you should.
And then, at any moment, I can scoot and let the skeleton out of my hat. I mean, the skeleton can just get out of my hat at any given moment because balloon. It's not
You
really
should throw your hat
difficult
at
to
that,
get out of.
and I could sneak attack.
Hmm. If I'm not immediately in danger, I have a skeleton in my hat. I'm gonna move off the cliff. Do I float or do I drop?
Here's the thing. As you're moving off the cliff, you're floating, but the hat is weighing you down. And I think you recognize pretty quickly, if not for the hat on your head, you probably would be floating away right now. So you essentially have a float speed. You are not increasing or decreasing in height. Yeah, no, you're just kind of there. Feel free to go wherever you want to go with your normal movement speed.
Great. In case I'm gonna go this way. Skeleton's coming with me because it's in my hat.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of can't go anywhere else.
That's true. All right, that's where you want to end. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're on top of my head. All right, perfect. That's my turn.
Beautiful. Stealthleton. You feel underneath the hat what was once a head is now feeling kind of rubbery if you poke out at all. And if you look down a little bit more, you are floating at least 10 feet in the air.
Are you a balloon?
I do not know what you're talking about. This is perfectly normal. I have always been balloon. You are simply crazy.
What? Do you want to swap? You get in the hat and I walk around with it? Aren't wizards squishy? Do you squish?
I think I pop.
You should.
Just
Would you like to swap?
Come down. Yes, come
okay.
down. I will.
I'm
going to
hat.
tie my string into your rib cage.
Yeah.
I hope I do not turn back while like this. This would kill me.
Okay. Now, Stealthleton, as you were sort of swapping with SQUO'MO Balloonman. Yeah, I'm just going to give that to you. You're a bag of bones. You're not that heavy, all things considered. And you know what? You were poking out before and it was going just fine. Congratulations. You have a float speed equal to your walking speed, which means if you want to move around in any given direction, as long as your altitude does not change, you're good. And hey, she's on the same altitude as you over there. You ready for this?
Onward!
Yes!
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Stealthleton. Yeah, go for it. You can use your movement.
How far away is the float speed again?
So basically, it's equal to your walking speed, and you can dash. You're just sort of like shimmying through the air. You just can't go up or down unless you're, climbing.
Okay. Okay. I have idea for great plan. I am going to. So at this point, I'm gonna, because I've like wrapped my sort of the tail of my balloon, you can say, up in the ribcage to like tie it, so I'm tied there. Make us look I will help you look inconspicuous if you try to hide. Do not fear. I am a great professional actress when it comes to being dead. You should see it.
You see this pile of gold, like right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How tall is it?
I'm going to say it is about as tall as this particular ledge right here. So it's like, about, we'll say 5 feet tall. We'll say 5 feet tall, yeah.
Damn.
I'm gonna like move forward a bit and try and hide in the gold. And for the balloon, I'm just gonna hold it in my arms.
Okay, make a stealth check.
A stealth check, you say?
It's almost like you're named after
What?
such a concept.
Inconceivable. 19.
With a 19. I just want to say for both Delphi and Stealthleton, when I made my quick little perception check to contest, I rolled a 2 on the die.
She's still absolutely reeling from the insults we sent at her earlier.
Literally. Let's see. That
How did they know I practiced it in the mirror?
Just not.
No. Jesus Christ. Stealthleton, as you end your turn right there. Well done. All right, we're gonna.
I haven't even committed an action yet.
Oh, really? I apologize. I thought you were just staying there to hide. What do you like to do?
Yeah, I'll hold my action in case any creature comes near me.
Yes.
And I'll attack them.
Okay, absolutely. If any creature comes near you. Yes. Lovely.
Okay. Besides that, yeah, I'm done.
Absolutely. All right. I will keep that in mind. Thank you so much. Move on to Sabrina with CHEEG on deck. Sabrina's got this massive tiger in front of her. She is wielding what is unfortunately more of a ranged weapon. She is going to disengage as her action and begin moving back as far as she can, sort of leading them away. And as she is doing this, stopping about here, she is going to action surge and attempt an attack. She is going to go in for the tiger, which is actively in front of Ryder. And with that, that is unfortunately a 5 on the die. That is going to be Sabrina's turn as we move on to CHEEG with Siren on deck. CHEEG, what would you like to do?
I am going to simply drop my turret right here next on this side of Ryder. Here. I'm not actually moving, I'm just putting it there.
Yeah, absolutely. Here, and I will give you your flamethrower and make sure you have access to that because I believe you are using Glam?
Yep.
Beautiful. All right.
And then that's my action, and then as my bonus action, I'm going to activate it. It's a 15-foot cone in front of the turret. So I believe that's the tiger and lion making a, I believe, dex saving throw.
Yeah, absolutely. I am on it. All right. I believe that is going to shake out to a measly 10 and 14 respectively.
10 and 14. All right, so let's see. Beats it. All right.
All right, absolutely. So that means the tiger fails.
Yeah, the tiger fails, but the other one is good.
Yes, absolutely. The lion.
Well, it's still going to take some damage, but
of course, absolutely.
7 damage to the one that didn't pass, and then is it 3 or 4 for half?
We'll go with 4.
The 4 fire damage to the one that saved.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, then. We watch as the tiger and the lioness are both lit up. They howl as their fur becomes bright with Glam's flames. As this happens, is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn now that your action and bonus action are expended?
I'm going to use my movement to go here and put my turret. Yeah, my turret could say that.
Beautiful. Siren, as we get to your turn, I'd like to remind you that the wild magic surge you received last week, The last one to be used means that the next time
yeah.
you do damage with your smite, smite damage is max.
I got it written in big letters on my sheet.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it says
next spell max damage. Okay, I gotcha.
That's what it says.
Yes.
I was wondering what that meant.
All right, Siren. What do you want to do?
And there she is. Okay. How far is she? That's pretty. Okay. Check Minecraft.
Yes, they be Benny.
Hypothetically, I can fly.
True. You can fly.
So I would not. I could, instead of taking the extra 10 that
You can go
I just go down there.
That's right. No
Or
difficult terrain. 'cause
less
you're just
down
on
there,
it.
but across.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Sick.
Mhm.
I'm gonna hit a bless on the 3 surrounding me.
Absolutely.
I doth believe that's Lincoln. CHEEG, CYPHER.
So that's going to be Abraham, CHEEG, and CYPHER.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Abraham, yes.
Yeah,
Lincoln's his kid.
Lincoln's his kid back home. That's right. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna fly.
All right, you fly on over.
Should have rolled a stealth.
That is my turn.
Okay, fantastic. As Siren ends that turn, DELPHI, you can sort of hear the flapping of Siren's wings as you are, once again, defying physics. You are swimming in gold. What would you like to do on your turn, DELPHI?
I mean, hey, Delphi's whole thing is in fact swimming, so she figures it out. Great question.
I will say to get over here, that's 35 feet, and then to get up here
35,
next to her,
50.
that would so it'd come out to 60 because you're going 10 feet up and
Yeah.
climbing, which you could do as a main action, and then bonus action, everyone gets advantage against her.
But I wouldn't be able to retreat.
You would not be able to retreat. No.
No. Damn.
You gonna take one for the team? We're gonna play it safe.
Fuck it, I'm gonna take one for the team.
All right, absolutely. We watch as DELPHI jumps out, managing to rush over, climb up, and find herself behind the Huntress. As you stand there, ready, she looks at you. It would be you. And as your bonus action?
As my bonus action, it's a slash a little X. We're gonna slash little X.
Love
We're
that.
gonna give everybody advantage for the next minute.
We watch as you slash this X into her back, and she cries out for a moment as we watch this glow marking her for the rest of this combat, or at least for the next minute. Everyone, your attacks against the Huntress now have advantage. With that, though, that is going to be her turn. Oh, I apologize. No, it's not. CYPHER! Dun 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 dun. CYPHER, you, my friend, are in quite the position because you have advantage and a ranged attack.
Awesome. I love that for me. All right, let's see here. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna use one of my class abilities to quicken up the casting time of a spell here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, okay. I'm gonna see if I can hit them. So there's gonna be 2 different attacks. Okay, does a 20 hit?
A 20 is going to hit. Well done.
And 21. Okay. So both do their job. That's good.
Very nice. All right. Feel free to roll that
Alright.
damage. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, okay. It does like multiple different damage types. Oh, that's fun. Okay.
You got this.
This is a warm island, right?
Yes, I would say it's temperate, similar to Lagunia.
And their thing is like plants.
Yes, many. The most.
Okay. I'll do cold damage then.
Fair enough. Let's go. All right. So just to
Right,
be...
this is gonna take a little bit.
Yeah, take your time. Absolutely. Sometimes gamer moments require gamer momentum. We're building up.
Oh, okay, and then it also does an extra. Okay, so after everything, that is 47 points of cold damage.
Lovely. Would you mind describing how you got 47 between the two? I just want to make sure I have everything broken down.
Of course. So class ability lets me speed up Chaos Bolt, which
Ooh.
means it casts a bonus action, and then I can use my main action to cast it again.
Very nice choices. Absolutely. That makes sense. All right, beautiful. You said you did 47 total?
Yep.
Cypher, we watch as motes of shadow come flying forward. Phenomenal. Just excellent job. As she takes them square to the chest. She's looking bad. But with that, as you've used your action and your bonus action, I believe, did
Yep,
you want to use
I'm
your
all
movement?
done.
Yeah? Oh, great.
Now I'm good where I am.
Lovely. Then we're going to move on. She stares across the field and then back to Delphi. Oh. All right. You planned this. That's it. And we watch as she cracks her neck back and forth, and she is going to turn her sights. Delphi, you see something in her eyes glow. And she is going to go in for this. Her first attack. A 17 is going to fail to hit. Her second attack. A 25. Delphi, that's going to hit.
I believe so. Oh, goodness.
Absolutely. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, it's okay. And finally, shooting you point blank for the second time, a second 25. Delphi, you are going to take 32 points of damage as 2 glowing arrows explode in your chest, the third only missing as you dodge out of the way.
Ouch.
And as this happens, we move on to the minions. The lioness is going to begin to move around. Stopping here. She is going to ready for the second time. And as her feet plant themselves as firmly as possible, something, her mouth begins to grow brighter and brighter. All right. About here, I believe with this position, and please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, she's going to just barely hit CHEEG and Ryder. Does that sound about right? I am legitimately asking, guys. That sound good?
Sorry, I was muted. Thumbs up.
Okay. We watch as this poisonous gas pours out as she roars. And I'm going to need CHEEG as well as Ryder to make Constitution saving throws. Ryder is going to fail. Ben? All right, I'm going to take it that Ben has stepped away for the moment. So with that, Ryder is now under the poison condition for the time being. That is going to be an additional 1d4 damage taken on each of their turns, there being the lioness' turn, until this condition is saved against. We move on to the tiger, who is in front of Ryder and is going to go in for a claw attack. All right. That is going to be a 22 against Ryder. And as for the bite attack, that is going to be a second 22 against Ryder. Okay. And finally,
What up?
oh, sorry, Ben, what was that?
Nothing.
All good. Ryder is going to take a total of 14 damage. Ben, can I get a Constitution save from you? You were hit with some poisonous gas.
Me? Gotcha.
Yeah, all good.
17 plus 3.
All right, CHEEG is going to pass. CHEEG, you are not poisoned. That said, Ryder is not looking good. As we move on to the Panther's turn. The Panther is going to go in with its claws against Abraham. Abraham, who has already taken some substantial damage. That first attack is going to hit. And with the bite attack, that is an additional hit against Abraham. That one is cocked. All right. That is going to be 15 points of damage against Abraham, as this time both the claws and the bite manage to get up against him. And we hear the sound of brass, of copper bending, and even as the panther moves back, ready to strike again, you can see dents that are going to need a fair bit of repair. One more hit, and Abraham is certainly going down. And the same can be said for Ryder. Still, Ryder is going to ready their blade on their turn. Failing to hit. And this time is going to action surge. Failing to hit a second time. With that, we move on to SQUO'MO with Stealthleton on deck. SQUO'MO, you and Stealthleton are hiding in the gold.
Yes. Well, I'm not hiding really in the gold
In the hat.
as much as I am floating above, and I mean, I'm barely recognizable because what am I? You know, a floating balloon.
I'm holding you
What
still, you
kind
don't
of
go
floating
above the
balloon
gold.
would be here? Anyway, can I get a Constitution saving throw from the woman,
Yes,
please?
absolutely. Oh, you don't have a breath weapon. Yes, absolutely. So we are going to go in for that Constitution saving throw. All right. A 24.
Fuck. Wait. Can I? No, that's not how.
Oh, no, actually, I apologize. I did.
How does silvery barbs work?
Ooh,
No, go ahead.
all good. So I misread the die. That's my bad. So let me just double check. That is only going to be a 22. That's right. Silvery barbs means that you can make me roll, I believe, with disadvantage by burning your reaction. And then someone else on your team can roll with advantage the next time you choose. So, would you like me to
I'll
do that
do
now?
that then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I wait? Because for the rules of this, can I cast more than one spell in a turn?
Oh, as long as this is your reaction, you're A-okay. Yes. You used your action, I assume, for that con
Okay,
spell you
got it.
just did? Yeah.
Yes. And so I'm giving then disadvantage again.
Absolutely. So that is going to be a second 22 total. Is there any other ability you would like to use?
No, I got nothing else.
Fair enough, fair enough. All right.
Can I try to, because I feel like I did probably lift up a little bit to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Can I try to pretend to just be a regular balloon that just I'm just a normal balloon. That was nothing. It was just I'm a regular balloon with a hat.
Fair enough. You're trying to make
I'm gonna try to.
Yeah, performance check? You're trying to pass yourself off?
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
Sure. Let's see.
Let's roll with it, as they say.
Mm-hmm. 8. I'm just using this. Let's go. I'm a balloon. I'm in my natural habitat.
Don't say let's go.
I'm a balloon.
So you got an 11 on that.
I'm in my natural habitat, yeah. In the wilderness.
Hey, so I'm so sorry. She did get a 13 on that contesting wisdom.
Fuck. Okay. Alright.
Now, hey, I will say, at the very least, you're certainly ballooning. Like, you're balloon adjacent for sure.
I'm a balloon.
You're a balloon.
Hey, as far as I'm aware, I'm a balloon. They don't know that I don't know.
Yeah, oh, that's real, that's real.
And I don't know that I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. And we all know what we know. All right. SQUO'MO, as you attempt, what were you trying to do, by the way, with that con save from before?
I was trying to teleport them down onto the floor in front of all of us.
I see. That would have been a good one. What spell is that?
Vortex warp?
Yes, I thought it was Vortex Warp. I love Vortex Warp. Absolutely. All right, all good. Unfortunately, that failed, but at the very least, you don't know. You don't know, like you said. She doesn't know that you don't know. Stealthleton, you are up in initiative. What would you like to do?
Let me look real quick. How far away is she? Is she running away?
She not running away. She's standing. She is 55 feet from you. She did just shoot DELPHI twice. Would have been 3 times, but DELPHI dodged.
I mean, hey, I get my gold coin either way. Sorry, that's horrible.
It is horrible. You hear that, Draw?
Yeah, I did.
Don't worry about that. I only have 30 feet of movement. God damn. I'm bones. I should be able to run faster. Okay. I'm gonna like whisper to Balloon. You don't got anything that could bring me that closer, can you?
Sorry, say it again.
You don't got anything that could bring me closer to them, can you? You got like
I-
teleports?
Well, I tried that, but I attempted to teleport them to us rather than us to them. Because I would not have gone with you.
We can wait another round.
Sure. Yes.
I mean, why don't if my clothes will go with me, you could hide in the hat and you'd come with me in the clothes.
Close enough. Sure. Yes. Good. Yes. SQUO'MO will begin to like go into the hat enough so it's just the string out the bottom, so that it will just drop onto the skeleton's head.
I'm gonna like just sink even further deeper into the coins.
Beautiful.
Bless him.
Hey, bless. I have a question. Me as your DM, me as your friend. You're sinking further into the coins instead of getting closer. Why is that?
I have cover.
You like your cover. That is real.
Where other else could I have cover? That dragon's bone is way too thin to provide any substance of cover.
No, absolutely.
This general...
No, for sure.
This isn't good. And I can maintain my stealth.
No, that's good.
Unless I want to go over here. But then again, that actually, hold on. Wait a minute. I'm going to dash over to this chest and dive into the fucking coins.
All right.
Like I'm Scrooge McDuck.
Oh, DELPHI. They're already learning from you. All right, that's another stealth check. Because you've seen DELPHI do this, I'm going to give you advantage. You know what? This is some good stuff. Learning from the best.
So it's 24.
Beautiful.
Just like running like just into the coins.
Okay.
If I'm able to, I want to like knock over that chest so I can take a look at it.
No,
I wasn't here. Is that my coins? I don't think so, but just in case.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, as you're going over, I'm just going to say 3 of your coins are in this pile.
Mine!
You add them. Very well done. Very well done. And as you do so, I did roll my contesting perception. I did roll a 24. Meets it, beats it. I imagine the reason that she hears you is because the mine reverberates through the coin.
It's fine. She doesn't know heat metal. I'm good.
That's true. That is true. This character does not. That's smart. Anywho, assuming that is your
turn.
Beautiful. All right. Sabrina is going to go in against the lioness. She is going to take a shot. All right. That is going to total out to 21 as this one is going to hit. Okay, good. Oh. No. No! Everything is fine. My damage die is just on the ground. All right, we've got this. Almost fell off. Okay. Okay, that is going to be a total of 16 points of damage to the lioness as Sabrina manages to get one good shot in. With that, CHEEG, you are up.
I am going to. Is it possible to? Because it doesn't say it. Doesn't give me an option. Would it be able to swap? Would I be able to swap what kind of turret I have out on the field with the bonus action?
I'll tell you what. Because I think it would be fun for you, I'm going to say yes. Yes, that would be cool.
Gotcha. Then I am going to swap the turret to the defender.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then so I think that is just right.
Lovely. I love the idea that Mary Sue sort of bowls across the ground, rolling in and swapping out with Glam. Very good. And as Glam rolls back to you, you now have your defender on the field.
Awesome. And then, because I spent my bonus action, I can't move a turret to do anything, so I'm going to take a pot shot over at our green friend.
Very good, very good.
Is going to be a 24 to hit.
Beautiful. And that is with your advantage, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's right.
No, it wasn't.
All good. Yes, guys, everyone
That's
has advantage.
not better.
Oh, well, fair enough. A 24
I
is
said
advantage.
that. Yeah. But that is going to be a good old fashioned 21 points of piercing. I believe that's what guns do.
Yeah, beautiful. You managed to land 21 points of piercing damage. And as you strike her, just as she just struck DELPHI twice, we see this shrapnel just tearing through her shoulder. With that, would you like to use your movement or no?
I don't want to position myself in because Ryder is visibly bloodied, right?
That is right. Both Ryder and Abraham are the equivalent of bloodied. Both of them are one hit away from death each. I mean death, but you know, unconsciousness.
I burn all of my movement to swap places with Abraham.
Abraham is only one square away from you, so I will...
I know, but it's like kind of doing an action, that's why.
Oh, absolutely. I'll tell you what, that's cool. I know I get that. You are kind of switching places. Yeah, I will let you burn your movement to do that. You move out of the way, putting yourself between Abraham and the Panther. Well done.
And would I be able to have my turret do the same thing?
With Ryder? Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. We watch as Mary Sue pushes Ryder out of the way. And as she does so, that is your turn. SIREN, you just watched as DELPHI rushed up, slashing into the Huntress, and immediately took damage in return. And she is not looking good. What would you like to do on your turn?
Could we? Or that's actually longer than I thought it would be. That is a slight problem. Jump on the bone. That doesn't...
Wasn't that your original plan?
Well, my original plan was to argue that since there is a portion of this that is cliff over here, hypothetically, I would just be going up over it, so I could cut that bit out of my movement. The only issue with that plan is that I think even before I get to the cliff, I'm out of moves.
No, absolutely. I'll tell you what. If you did want to get over there, because obviously you don't have a dash option, and while you do have a bonus action attack, it does require you to attack first. Let me take a quick look.
Mhm.
Technically, there is a spell that, forgive me if I'm mistaken, I believe that Ripley can take this, and he is a paladin over in Aspen Grove, that does let you add 10 feet to your speed, but I'm not sure if you have that. Would anyone know what I'm talking about by any chance?
Not off the top of my head. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's
Is
okay.
that Longstrider?
I think he probably has some funky stuff because he's got a weird kit. I think so. Well, in that case, I am mistaken because depending, there is a paladin order that I think gets Longstrider. Like, what is it? Oath of the Ancients? I could be wrong. It's fine. The point is, no, I'm sorry. You are kind of out of luck unless you dash. Although I will say, if you want to dash, you could hypothetically take a little bit of heat off of Delphi if you're able to get there in time.
Yeah, that is true. How are my friends back? Oh, no, I don't want to pick you up. How are my friends over here doing?
So in this moment, Ryder is about to go down, and then Abraham the automaton is about to go down. Sabrina has taken some damage, but she's still fighting. CYPHER and CHEEG are doing the best.
Gotcha. I think Delphi can handle the dragon. I'm gonna come head back over here. And then I would love to do something a wee bit funky. Alright, I am going to go in with regular attack from the trident. That is a 26.
Beautiful. All right. With a 26, that is a success.
That's awesome. Did Jegg Minecraft?
Yeah, they be Benny.
You know how you gave me that funny little trident that I'm hitting with?
Yeah.
Well, in its description with the charges that I can use to heal people, it also says additionally any charges can be expended in place of spell slots, which each charge being equivalent to one spell slots. Two charges for a second spell slot, third, and so on.
Yeah.
So hypothetically,
Yes.
if I ate up 2 charges to get a second level spell slot to smite at second level right now,
Yeah.
that would work.
That's true. You can smite at second level using the trident and not burning your own personal slots.
That's delightful. These aren't undead or fiend, are they?
No, they are not undead or fiend, unfortunately. Although that would be quite cool.
That is alright. 8 plus 5, 13. And then for a second, that was 17. What's 17 plus 6? 23. And plus 4. 27. Plus the 5 from the trident. 32. And then if needed, I will use my bonus action to pole arm.
That will not be necessary. With the 32,
Okay.
how do you want to do this?
I don't want to kill it exactly, because I do still believe these things have the potential to be friendly. Can I get my trident in its mouth and then attempt a shove to, like, kind of break its tooth, or at least hurt it enough for it to back out?
Absolutely. I'll give that to you. You go in with the trident, push as hard as you can, and we watch as you manage to defang the tiger. And as you do so, shoving it back, she looks at you. And she lays down. She's not dead, but she is out of the combat. I am still going to put an X on her, just so we're all clear not to attack the tiger.
Also, I do want to remind, I wasn't listening enough to hear it, but CHEEG, CYPHER, and Lincoln should be rolling with Bless.
Yes, that is right.
Alright, sick. That's my turn.
Lovely.
Is Bless just an extra D4 or is it advanced?
It's D4 on
It's
your
a
attack rolls.
D4. Okay.
Yeah. So you have been hitting anyway. I don't think either of you have missed. So, yeah. But I will say that is very helpful for Abraham.
It is also saving throws. Attack
Oh.
rolls are saving throws.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. And that is your turn, Benny?
Yep.
Beautiful. All right, very well done. As you manage to get one of the combatants off of the board, Siren, we go back over to DELPHI. DELPHI, you find yourself right in front of the Huntress. She's hurt you quite a bit. You could be knocked down in a moment, but you can tell that she's equally damaged. She looks at you, heaving. Give it your best shot.
Certainly gonna try. Gonna try and use the captain's cutlass. And I still have advantage, right?
Correct. You do have advantage.
Cutlass. Oh! That was not the correct key combination.
That's okay. I mean, hey, 21. That's
I don't
good.
know.
And you get to roll again.
21. Yeah, sorry. I don't know if any of y'all saw that, but I accidentally closed the tab. Yeah, that's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Beautiful. All good. With a 21 to hit, you succeed stabbing in, and you get your sneak attack with the cutlass. Describe this for us.
DELPHI just does not take the taunt well. She doesn't respond, but she does throw herself into hitting the Huntress.
You go in. Roll your damage.
All right. Ooh, 12.
Beautiful. And don't forget your sneak attack dice.
Oh, what's my sneak attack dice? I really need to write that down.
You do. It's another 2d6 at this level.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me write that down. Sneak attack is plus. You said 2d6?
That's right. You get 2 more, but it's going to change when you level up.
Okay, Sly. That's so a total of 18 damage.
You manage 18 points of damage. And as you slice at her with the cutlass, one hand goes up to her throat. All right. We watch as she begins to fall back. But suddenly, shooting out of her from behind, we see stabbing its way into the log a long, pointed tail akin to a scorpion. We watch as her muscles almost seem to inflate as you realize she is getting taller and larger. And as the transformation begins, everyone, we are going to take an early break. Guys, we're going to be back at about 9:50 to begin the second phase of the boss battle. Well done, everybody. All right, guys, see you soon. Hello everyone, it's me, your favorite Jegg. If you're seeing this, that means our intermission has begun. Feel free to go get some snacks or water, use the restroom, whatever you've got to do. Thank you so much for watching our show today. We look forward to sharing the second half of it with you. In the meantime, I'll be showing off some fan art of the characters, and maybe a few clips from my friends. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you soon. Hi. Why is everyone on the roof today?
But what if it was him?
It can't be.
Boss! Boss! Oh, no, you'll do it. You do it. Yeah, I'm doing it. You take the fucking fight!
A coffee. It's like a poltergeist or something. Why am I selling snake?
I'm bringing out the magic gun, Apollo.
Its power is it sends you to hell.
Do-si-do-do-do. Huh. Why, hello there. My name is Arthur Morgan. You may know me from hit video game Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, I'm not much of a gamer, but
You got tuberculosis.
I do know a thing or two about being good to people when I can be. More than me, no witnesses! So today, I'm here to give you a few Twitch tips to help you support your streamer. Let's get started. Actively participate in chat. Yeah, you see that little thing where people are talking? Where hopefully people are talking? Well, if they're not, you're gonna be people. And if they are, go join the people. You know, it makes the streamers feel nice, shows them that someone's there, and by commenting, you're telling Twitch, hey, I like this funny little creature. Subscribing to the channel. Now, it's alright if you can't subscribe. Financial support is just one of many ways to support your streamer. But if you have Amazon Prime, you get a complimentary Twitch subscription every month. So, you want to use that? That'd be pretty nice. Or if you're just willing to pay the, what is it, $6 a month? You can watch the streams with no ads. That's right. And also, you know, help keep the streamer afloat. Please, sharing the streamer's content on social media. That's right. Hey, you could make a clip of the stream. See a little funny bit. Or you can go to their TikTok or their Instagram, put it on your story. All that's pretty good. You know, whatever you're doing, just give positive feedback. Whether that's on your socials or in the comments or in the chat. It's just be rooting, be tooting, by God be shooting. But most importantly, be kind. I think that's pretty much what I had. Thank you.
Why, hello there. My name's Arthur Morgan. And when I'm not Red Deading my Redemption 2, I love to watch Dungeons & Dragons live streams. The most recent one I've been particularly enjoying is On the Road. And when I'm not on the road myself, I love to tune in every Friday evening at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please come check it out. I guarantee that you will have one Red Dead hell of a time. Goodbye.
Hi, Ari, this is Jegg. We're going to take you out of the booth. You may.
Hello, everyone. We are back from break. Thank you so much. All right, where we last left off. The Huntress, having been hit one more time by DELPHI, began to transform into this enormous dragon-scorpion hybrid. As all of you watch from across the pit, DELPHI, as you did not use your movement or bonus action last time, where are you going?
Let's see. This is 25. I get a total of what, like 60 feet?
You get 60 feet total. That is right.
We're gonna go right. I'm 2 blocks away from SQUO'MO.
Very good.
We'll go there.
Nice.
Just away.
SQUO'MO's just kind of floating.
I'm not questioning SQUO'MO anymore.
That is so real. All right, as you manage to get away, as the transformation is beginning to complete, CYPHER, you are up watching this thing. Now, you've seen the second phase once before, and you know that, well, this is basically a brand new health bar. What would you like to do on your turn?
Gross. Okay. Yeah, I kind of used the bigger trick already, but I guess there is like another trick I could use.
Absolutely. And remember, you still have advantage on attack rolls because of DELPHI. That doesn't change because of the new form.
Yeah, I just gotta double check something because I think this other thing doesn't work the way that I think it does.
Yeah, absolutely. Take your time.
Okay, no, it targets a second creature within range. It is incapable of targeting more than one creature. What? Okay, that's a really roundabout, weird way to write that.
Mm-hmm.
Would be the same creature or not? I think it has to be a creature of the same type. Okay, well, that's kind of useless.
All good. All right. Do you need a little bit more time before we figure out what you want to do?
No. There is nothing of any significant damage that I can do. So I'll just hit it with an Eldritch Blast and call it a day.
Hey, the classics are classics for a reason. Absolutely. Don't forget you get to roll twice because of your advantage. Take the higher number. That is for chat at home because I see some of my friends who do not know D&D are here. Hi, MC.
All right, that's a 26.
Beautiful. That is going to be a success. Feel free to roll your damage.
And that is 6 points of damage. And I am going to just mute now.
Absolutely. You take 6 points of damage out as we watch her monstrous new form take shape. And with that, I just want to clarify, you're not using your movement?
No.
Okay, sounds good. You're locking in where you are. All right. We are going to move on. We watch as she stands at the ready. Unlike Crimson, there are no wings. Just this fantastic tail, as sharp as can be, raising into the air. My name is Silvara. And you are going to take that to your grave. Our first attack is coming in. CYPHER, that is going to be a 25 to hit. Next. That is going to be a 23 to hit. And SIREN. That is going to be a critical hit. We watch as from this horrendous tail, enormous spikes come soaring forward. 2 towards CYPHER and 1 towards SIREN. Five, 9. CYPHER, you are taking 19 points of damage.
Cool.
And, okay. SIREN. SIREN, you are taking 35 points of damage with that critical hit. And with that,
I'm not conscious.
as SIREN goes unconscious, it needs to be stated that Bless drops, as that is a concentration spell. We go on to the Panther, who is now in front of CHEEG. CHEEG, a 24 is going to hit unless you want to do something to change my roll.
I would like to use the lucky feature.
Okay. With a re-roll, does a 17... Oh, pardon me. Does an 18 hit?
God damn it.
Sorry. Okay. And with its second attack after that, 24 as well.
You know what? Why not? I'm gonna use another luck point, I guess. Can I use another luck point on that one, or is it only one?
You can. It's just
Yeah.
I just rolled it and I got another 18 on the die.
Okay, well.
And, okay. That is going to be in total 12 points of slashing damage to CHEEG as the Panther ends its turn with a bite and a claw. The Lioness, turning toward Sabrina, is this time going to move forward and go in for a claw attack and a second claw attack. That is going to be a 19 and a 25 to hit Sabrina. Sabrina is down. It is Ryder's turn, and Ryder is going to go in up close, entering melee with the Lioness. With that, Ryder manages to hit. That is going to be 9 points of damage. Oh. Ben, I just want to let you know, I just checked because my math was wrong. That was not 12 points of damage to you. That was 8 points of damage. So feel free to take 4 health back.
Thanks.
Yes. All right. It should be stated, that is, pardon me, folks, apologies. Both CYPHER and SIREN also please take 4 points of health back. That's my bad. I was adding the wrong modifier. Everyone good in that regard?
Yeah, I'm still down.
Okay. And then ALYCIA, you're taking your 4 health back, right?
Yep.
Okay. We're moving on to SQUO'MO. SQUO'MO, everyone in your party has taken damage, and it should be stated that SIREN is down. What would you like to do?
Okay. I can move 30 feet.
You can move 30
Ooh.
feet.
God, do I even have a way to... I cast Unseen Servant. It's one of the spells I have today. I'm summoning an Unseen Servant by Siren to stabilize them and try to heal them. Because I can't in this form.
Ooh.
First level.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I am gonna float. Just kind of away from everything.
Cool.
Float on nearby. Mm-hmm.
Very good. As you are floating away from everything, the Unseen Servant. I just want to review. This is using a health potion. Is that right? Like one of the health potions that you guys had? Did you divvy up the health potions from CYPHER before the battle? If you guys want to say that you did, you can. I don't mind.
I think so.
Cool. ALYCIA, does that sound about right?
You
Sure.
want to die?
Yeah, lovely. Okay, cool.
Sorry, honey. What was that? You wanted to die? Okay,
I
sure.
just want the drama.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, but you're actually going to take 10 points of healing as the Unseen Servant is going to use that health potion on you. Are you back up?
That depends. To get back up, does it have to counteract the damage?
No.
Or is it just...
If you are at 0, it is going to go from 0 up to 10.
What if you're, like, technically at, like, negative 20?
So,
That doesn't
no.
change the rule?
No, that's not how it works. All good.
Alright.
Yeah. You were
I'm
back up.
used to Ben.
No, I understand completely.
That is not my rule. My rule is that a healing spell brings
At
you
one point, I
to
tried to
stability.
argue for whatever the thing is, where instead of falling to 0, you fall to 1, and you were like, well, you wouldn't be falling to 0, you'd be falling to, like, negative 3.
Oh, because you were going to jump off a tower and it was going to be double the amount of damage that you.
That was not jumping off a tower, that was fighting my dad.
So anyway,
I'll remember them.
Lovely. All right, that health potion has been expended, and then just for simplicity's sake, ALYCIA, I don't know how many health potions you have, but however many, if you want to make sure that like everybody got one, totally up to you. You can just freeball it as we go. But we do have
Okay,
Siren.
yeah. Everyone get a health potion. Yeah, that sounds great.
Cool.
I'll
All
lose
right.
mine.
You've
I
just
won't
used
add
your-
one.
Also, I did forget to use my bonus action. Wait.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
I
whenever
didn't
actually
go,
like it.
right?
So
Did I
you,
go?
No,
Have I gone since break?
So no. Basically, since
Okay,
break.
never mind. Then
Cool.
it's good. It's good.
Yeah, nice. All right, SQUO'MO, that is your turn. You're doing pretty cool stuff. Stealthleton is up. Stealthleton is going to stare eyes focused. Stealthleton looks to you, Delphi, where you are standing. They give a nod. Bonus action. Stealthleton is going to hide. That's cocked, so I'm going to re-roll. It was really good, but it's cocked. All right. We watch as Stealthleton is going to... dive into the gold, sort of moving around. Still Scrooge McDuckin from before. Oh, wait, was already hidden. Pardon me. R.I.P. that R.E.A. Oh, all right. Nice, nice. We watch as Stealthleton raises what appears to be a gun. They're going to let loose. A 23 is going to hit Silvara. Okay. That is going to be 12 total. And then, as a bonus action, we hear Stealthleton shout. They are going to begin to glow a faint purple hue. And Stealthleton begins to rage. All right. Sabrina is up. However, she is out of the combat as she is unconscious. CHEEG, it is your turn.
Awesome. I'm assuming Ryder's still up, so I'm going to have the defender give him some bonus health.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be them, but yes.
Yes.
All right, lovely. How much bonus health?
It is 3-8 as soon as I can find it, plus my intelligence modifier.
Nice. And you maxed out your intelligence, right? So that's going to be 5?
We have not maxed out my intelligence modifier.
Got
It's going to be 9.
9. Gotcha. 4 plus 5. Very good. All right. That is 9 temp HP. Is that correct?
Yep.
Beautiful. Ryder is looking a little bit better as you managed to use your bonus action to do this. As for your action, what would you like to do?
So, Jegg, remind me your ruling on called shots.
I gotta be honest, a lot of the time it's rule of cool. So if you're interested, we can make something happen. What do you want to do?
I would like to attempt to blind the dragon.
Okay, absolutely. You've done something similar once before, so I'm gonna say, even if you didn't have advantage already, which you still do, you can do this. All right.
Okay.
All right. Go in and we'll see if you hit.
That is going to be an 18 plus, I believe, 7.
Beautiful. With a total of 25 left eye or right eye.
Which one's facing me?
You know what? That is real. I'm going to say you get the left eye, for sure.
Gotcha.
You watch, you blast with your hunting rifle. And similar to what you did to Crimson once before, you manage to get her square in the eye. And she cries out, her yell echoing through the trees. And as you do this, how much damage is that going to be?
So close to max. It's going to be 23. It's some damage.
very nice. As you managed to land 23 points of damage. I'm going to give you an option. Now, this can decrease the accuracy, meaning I could decrease the modifier permanently, or this can give disadvantage on attacks. What would you prefer?
I'm a big fan of disadvantage.
All right. From this point forward, Silvara's attacks are made with disadvantage. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah. Yep.
Beautiful. Now, Siren, as you open your eyes, I have to ask, Liz, what is the unseen servant? You can make this servant seen. Do you want this to be Gibby, or is this like a balloon-shaped version of SQUO'MO or something? How do you want to flavor it?
I feel like the best unseen servant, it's just kind of like, it's like it has like a little butler suit. It itself is invisible, but it has like it has gloves and like a little butler suit, and will help you up, and get you healed and you on your feet. I'd say it's maybe like 3 feet tall, 4 feet. It's not very big.
I like that. Siren, you are conscious as your turn begins. What would you like to do?
Excuse me. Thank you. That is a delightful question. Am I reading that right?
What?
That feels like a lot.
What?
60 foot. Well, okay.
Yeah, it's a 60-foot range from you, so it's a circle from you.
Yeah.
So everyone within 60 feet. Yeah, that's basically it.
Okay, now let me see. What if I go from here? Okay, that still works. Alright, Jegg Minecraft.
Alright, that'd be Benny.
I would love to... And that's like... Yeah, that's like 30 feet. I'd love to hop over here to my friend. Hi, friend.
Hello.
And I'm gonna put my hands on her for 10 points of healing.
Thank you.
Beautiful. And remember, that is
Yep.
a bonus action or action with our rule set for lay on hands.
Yeah, I'm using that for my action.
Okay.
And then, Jegg Minecraft, I realized that for that second level smite, I did roll damage instead of taking the max damage. Could I instead pocket the...
I'll let you do the max now if you want, or you just want to do it on your next. I mean, whenever you want. Yeah.
I would love to potentially do the max now on a mass heal word.
Interesting. I'll tell you what, because that's really cool. Absolutely. So, all right.
Okay.
Wow, yeah. How many slots are you burning?
Cool. I am not burning slots. I have 3 charges left in my trident. And I only need 3 charges for a mass healing word.
That's fantastic. Very good.
Yeah. SQUO'MO said she's good.
Yeah.
Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there are 5 friends of mine over there. I'm gonna see. I don't think I can use it on myself, but
Mass healing word, you can absolutely use it on yourself.
okay. Well, then I will be the 6th creature. So all my friends over there, including Ryder, Sabrina, CYPHER, CHEEG, and then one of the NPC tiles is Abraham, and then me.
Okay,
We're
beautiful.
getting 2d4 plus 5, that's 13.
Beautiful, beautiful. That is 13 points of damage. So everyone, if you heard your name, you're getting healed. Very good. Oh, I just want to clarify real quick. Sorry. Did you hit Sabrina or no?
Yeah, I got Sabrina in there.
Good. Okay. Makes sense. Sounds about right. All right. Everyone, you have 13 more HP than you did before, which is great because we had some people that were dying. All right. With these heals, that is your turn. All right. DELPHI, you're up.
Yep.
You take in this healing. You see up ahead the monstrosity that is Silvara. What would you like to do?
Do you know off the top of your head the range on my dagger?
I can check real quick,
Let's
but I
throw
believe
it.
it's enough.
2060. Unless you've given me something other than the first thing Roll20 pulls up when you search up dagger by me.
No, you're right. So if it's your long range, I believe that means this is a flat roll since you don't get disadvantage since these attacks are already made with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So you could move closer, to be clear. You have your full movement.
Yes.
And then you would not be making this as a flat roll.
Let me, sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Wait. So 20, when it says 2060, 20 is the furthest I can be before it's
Before
a flat,
it's a flat
roll. What?
That's right.
Okay. So
and hey, she's partially peeking out, so you could stand right here and like it'd be okay.
Okay. So that's 20 feet diagonally then.
Yeah.
How many feet from me? It's 20, so I'd still have movement to go back. Okay.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, so we're gonna move forward. Can I throw both of my daggers? Because that's two-handed? Or, well, not two-handed, but it's not two-handed to throw a dagger. Bonus action as... Or, like, throw one dagger as a main, one dagger as a bonus?
Yeah, that's right. As long as you're not dashing. Because that would
Yeah.
spend...
No, I don't have to dash.
No, exactly. I mean, to retreat, yes. You're fine. Go for it.
Yeah, so...
Make your attacks with advantage.
Yippee! So, roll... Wait, I should have this just copy and pasted. That's definitely not a +8. +7. Okay. So, first attack's going to be an unnatural 20.
Beautiful.
Second attack's going to be a 26.
That is beautiful. Well done, well done, well done.
And then I'll just do roll 2d4. Can I add sneak attack damage? No.
I just want to double check real quick. So you do get sneak attack damage because this is advantage and you're a swashbuckler. So you have different, as long as you have advantage.
Yes. Yes.
But I just want to make sure. You said you have a 26. You said you have an unnatural 20?
Yes. I rolled...
Just because in the chat I see a 5 + 7, so I wasn't sure.
5 + 7? What? Where do you see a 5 + 7?
In the chat, I
There's
see 5 +
my
7.
Okay, wait. There's my damage. That's a 1 + 5. That was from a couple turns, my last turn. So I've got 1d20 + 7, 13 + 7. That gives me a 20. That was my first roll. Second roll was the 11, and that was for my first dagger. And then there's a 5 + 7 as a 12. Do I not get advantage on both rolls from the captain's cutlass?
No, I'm so sorry. You do have advantage. I misunderstood completely. Yes. My bad. I was not reading the top rolls. You are correct. Please go ahead. Roll your damage. That is 2d4 plus 2d6 plus your modifier for the damage on the first attack. Right?
I don't have a modifier for my first damage. Dagger damage is just a flat roll.
No, your bonus action dagger damage is a flat roll.
Oh. Maybe I should have that written.
That's okay.
Either strength or dexterity. Okay, sorry.
No, it's
Interesting.
okay. It's okay.
Maybe that's why I didn't write that down. Okay, so that's gonna be 1d4 plus 5 for my damage there.
Yeah.
Chat, I've never played a martial character.
That's true. It's true. She's always a spellcaster, chat.
I've never had this many weapons written down on a character sheet. Okay, wait. So I'm gonna. Okay, wait. Yeah, so it's 2d4 plus 5 for my 2 daggers, so that's a total of 10. And then for my for the sneak attack damage is 2d6, so 19 damage total. And then I'm gonna back up 10 feet if I can actually click the correct button to move my character, and that is my turn.
Beautiful. All right, your damage is in. Well done. Delphi, you go in, toss your daggers. They're gone for the moment, and you move back. We move on to CYPHER. Now, CYPHER, you know you've got this turn, and then she's up again. Also, I just want to make sure you read DMs, but otherwise, yeah, you are up. Oh, let's see. Is ALYCIA still gone? I know that they left at 10:12, but now it's 10:29. Okay. I will just, for all intensive purposes, let ALYCIA hold their turn until they come back. All right. And we are going to go to Silvara for now. All right. Silvara is winding up, but because of CHEEG's actions, is blinded, at least partially. All right. Now, previously, Silvara had been using a bonus action ability, which had been granting advantage. Now, these are all flat rolls. Ben, I want you to know that of the 3 dice I just rolled for these 3 attacks, 2 of them were a 4 on the die, completely missing. So well done.
Yippee.
Delphi, the 3rd one, was a crit, and that is directed at you.
Should I just say I'm unconscious? If you deal more than 19 damage, I'm unconscious.
First roll is 5. Second roll is 2. So that's 7. Third roll is 1. So that's 8. Fourth roll is 4. So that's 12. And she's a +4 modifier to the damage, making this attack do 16 points. Are you still standing?
Yes.
At 3 HP?
I'm on exactly 3 HP, but I am standing.
Beautiful. Let it be known that if Ben had not done that,
I would be dead. Yeah, thank you, Ben.
Thank you, Ben. All right. We are moving on to the Panther, which has its eyes set on CHEEG. With that first attack, a 17 fails to hit CHEEG. Correct, Ben?
No.
Oh, a 17
Wait,
hits?
hold on.
That's my bad. I thought your AC was an 18. Is that wrong?
Just making sure I'm eating everything properly. Yep, no, my AC is not a thing. It's a 17.
Oh, all right. Well, then that is going to be 17, and then
I didn't take enhanced. Take enhanced defense.
Hey, we're coming up on it. Okay. So with that, CHEEG, very well done. On my part, which is unfortunate. Okay. First slash is going to be 5 points, and then the bite attack is going to be 10 points, doing a total of 15 damage to you from the panther. Are you still standing?
Yeah, I'm not even bloody.
Nice. The lioness is going to go in against Ryder. Ryder has temp HP from Mary Sue, not to mention 13 points of healing from her good friend, Siren. So I'm just going to see if these hit. Neither of them do. That was a crit fail and then a 4 before mods. Ryder is going to come in with the steel chair. I hope. Yes, because they have advantage because of flanking. Beautiful. Okay. A 19 is going to hit. That is going to be a total of 8 damage against the lioness. SQUO'MO Guman, you are up. What would you like to do?
Currently, I can't really do much. Stop just whispering, get the cats. I want to get the cats, but I'm a balloon.
Persuasion check.
You do have very high charisma.
Can I? All right, do it. Fine. Where's my phone? This is a bottle of vanilla extract. There's my phone.
Do you want to do that thing where you make balloon sounds to scare a cat?
Yeah. I'm just gonna make like the.
Oh, I can imagine it.
Mm-hmm.
With advantage, by the way.
Yes, and then I want to just kind of float up, because I can determine where I am using my mage hand to hold my hat, because then I can just determine where that is, and I can just. Yeah. It's easy to just go, and then I just go up above where they can't get to.
Okay,
hopefully.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's my persuasion? Hopefully. I'm a cat toy. That's what I'm pretending to be.
Very good. All right, now you have an option here.
Load D&D Beyond.
Very good. I'm going to give you the opportunity in this moment. You are attempting to direct both of them. So, best of luck with this roll. Because of your
persuasion?
position. Yeah, and that's going to be, if you would like, because you're pretending to be a cat toy, I'll let it be performance. Either way, you have advantage. It's up to you.
So I'm an actor.
Because you're an actor.
You real? What? Oh.
No, I'm good.
Oh yeah, you're good.
That's it.
That was a critical.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We watch as I'm going to rule of cool this a little bit. The panther and the lioness both stare up at you.
Cool.
Rule of cool. It's almost like that's the name of a really cool channel where all these bots are going to be. That's crazy. The panther climbing up, rushing. The lioness getting ready to run. They're both going to attempt to go for you, but they butt heads. And in doing so, fall unconscious. SQUO'MO Guman, with a critical, I have let you take the remaining minions off of the board.
Okay,
Well done.
can I start to do something with a nat 20?
What would you like to start to try to do?
With my mage hand, I'm gonna have it so it holds the string and also then the hat. Is there any way I can make the hat bigger so then I can try to scoop them up into the hat? Because
So
then I
this
want to
is-
have I want circus animals in my hat,
Okay, this
like
is
any normal
wild.
human being does.
Yeah, of course. I'm going to tell you what. You start to do this, yes. You'll need to finish it on your next turn, but you start to scoop them in, for sure.
Shout out
I
nat
will
20s.
say, if you want, well, with a nat 20, I let you make them both unconscious. I will let your unseen servant start to push them in. So, yeah, you know what? Sure. Because of the nat 20 and because you have your unseen servant, if they help you, you can get them in the hat on this turn. Does that sound good?
Sure. Perfect.
Nice. Perfect. All right. And I'll just put the unseen servants over here since that's where they were.
Yeah, and then I see you get the other one as the
Nice.
last thing.
The last. Very good. With your turn complete, we move
My
on
inventory.
to Stealthleton. Yeah.
Big cat.
Big cat X2. Stealthleton. The gun ready. Bonus action. Hide. 18 on the die before this fantastic stealth modifier. Action is going to attack. Getting sneak attack in this moment. All right, 10. Not bad, not bad. Stealthleton manages to do a whopping 18 points of damage. We watch the shot go flying. And as it does, Stealthleton is going to look at you, DELPHI, and cry out. Remember. Oh, sorry, I want to make sure this picks up on Discord. Oh, hello? Okay. Remember your oath! Stealthleton is doing everything they can to help you kill this thing. And with that, Sabrina is going to come up. See what's happening. Going to move forward. 5, 10, 15. And is going to attempt to shoot from here. That's still with advantage because of what you've done. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. I've got to give Stealthleton a one more roll with advantage. Let me see how that... No, already had it. I'm a silly Jeggy. It's all good. Okay. With a 19, she is going to hit. And as she makes a shot, we watch as her bullet flies through the air. That is going to be 11 more points of damage to Silvara from Sabrina. CHEEG, you are up.
Gotcha. Who's the lowest out of our gang?
In this
Actually,
moment,
I'll just have. Actually, I know who probably needs it the most if this thing doesn't die. Sorry. And I am going to. I don't have control over my turret.
Hey. All good. Oh, you don't have control. That's right, because I swapped him out. Let me just get Mary Sue. Did this. No, not SQUO'MO. BK. There you go.
Alright, I'm going to. It has like spider legs, so is it affected by the cliff here?
Nope, it has a climb speed. I think we discussed that in character creation, so you are set.
Alright. Then I believe that is as far as it can go. And I'm going to have it you just make sure. Yeah, that's as far as I can go. And I guess I have to have it use it on Cypher and Siren instead. Uh, Siren take 6 temp HP. And Jesus. That is going to be a sorry, shit, 18.
18, not bad at all.
Oh wait,
All right.
advantage. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna take that 18.
Lovely. So I just want to review. There is temp HP going to Siren, and then you got an 18 to hit Silvara with your gun. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. So that is going to be a success. Well done. Feel free to roll your damage.
Love that word. Success. Good old fashioned 15.
All right. With 15 points of damage, a monstrous amount already. We can see that every hit being done to this thing is another opportunity for pain. With that, is that your turn?
I guess we'll move down.
All right, absolutely.
Slide down. But then, yeah,
now,
that's it.
Nice. Siren, you are on deck. I am now going to use my legendary action. Reviewing what we've got on the field. $60. With this legendary action, we watch as coming out is not another piercing weapon flying through the air, but instead what seems to be a pod, an egg. And as it flies, it is breaking apart through the air, and these toxic, poisonous fumes are going to overtake CHEEG, Siren, and DELPHI. I need all of you to make Constitution saving throws. Hey, sorry, that can't say in chat. Draw just said in text VC, an egg on Transvisibility Day.
Can you repeat the names of who needs to make the save?
Yes, Siren, DELPHI, and CHEEG.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, which save are we making again? You said con?
Constitution.
Okay.
Yes, so,
Ooh.
okay. 15 and a 10 are both failures. What was that, Ben?
I hope I made it. I guess I'm 20, 22.
Beautiful. CHEEG, that is a success. However, the two of you have failed. All right.
If I had a nickel for every time Benny and I were asked to make a Constitution saving throw against this BBG, and both of us were the ones who failed out of everyone who was asked to roll, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but that is a crazy ass coincidence.
Absolutely.
We should kiss about it.
It'll happen a lot more, don't worry.
Okay. Now, Okay. For those of you who fail, that is 29 points of poison damage. On a success, CHEEG is only going to take 15.
I'm back down.
I'm down too.
Ooh. You said 15?
I said you're taking 15.
Awesome.
Are you still standing?
Barely.
God, all right. Now, Siren, please make a death saving throw for me.
It's a 17.
Success. Delphi, please make a death saving throw for me.
Okay. So
That is going to be your first failure. CYPHER. ALYCIA, are you still away? All right, we are going to skip CYPHER's turn. Moving on to Silvara. Okay. CHEEG, a 19 is going to hit. A 20 is going to hit. And a 26 is going to hit.
Yeah. I'm dead.
Okay. First attack, 11 damage. Are you down?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's 2 death saves that I've lost.
Ryder is up next. And I am going to say, seeing what is happening, Cheek, as you go down, Ryder is going to rush ahead. He is going to leap down, taking 5 points of fall damage. But he is going to use one of CYPHER's health potions as a bonus action on you. That is going to give you 10 HP. Because you were the closest, CHEEG, you are back up. SQUO'MO, it is your turn. In this moment, you are without a health potion. And, well, it's your time.
Yes, I have a lot of spells for this situation. How damaged does it look?
I need to make it very clear, incredibly. At this point,
Okay.
It could be anyone's battle.
Could I, as the balloon, pull my gun out of my hat and then unload all 6 shots into it with a 6th level sleep?
SQUO'MO Gooman. I am going to give you this opportunity. You can do this. I need to remind you that this is incredible, and I love you for it. Okay. Yeah, roll that sleep damage. For those of you who don't know, that's 5d8 at a first level spell. Each additional spell slot is 2 more d8.
So that's 6 in total. So 6, so 12 plus the original 5d8, was it? Okay.
Yeah, so, or is it, if it was a 7th level, I believe it would be 12. So isn't it just, it's 10 for the remaining 5 plus 5, so it should be 15d8. Is that correct, guys?
Sure.
Cool. All right, roll that sleep.
And then plus nothing, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Does it have less than 70 HP?
Now, Liz. Usually this would not happen, and this is not because of SQUO'MO. I would like to remind you that standing on a ledge and has a giant scorpion tail with it basically just a huge knife just behind it. Would you like to make this the last sleep it ever experiences?
That's...
You can...
No, that's because I don't want to have the kill, because I don't technically want the blood on my hands. I'm gonna have it not do that. I'm gonna have it be like basically asleep unconscious, and someone else can go like curb stomp it one last time to get the final hit or something if they want it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not my problem.
We watch as it tumbles down. Stealthleton comes.
Who would like to be Dragon Slayer? Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, you're dead,
Looking
honey.
at me like I'm expecting me to say something.
Okay, now keep in mind, for those of you at home, Ari had to step away because he was tossing his cookies. And he was our special guest. We do not have to give it to our guests. I do think that would be kind of us, though. But if you guys disagree, it's up to you. If you guys want to do something else.
Who is alive? How many people are alive?
We got CYPHER, who's AFK, and I mean CHEEG, but CHEEG got the last kill, you know? So it's like...
I mean, I'd love to add to the Rolodex.
Damn.
I think it would be funny if Stealthleton got the last.
Yeah, it is funny, but it is funny for Ari to get it while he's not here. That is funny.
Okay. All right, guys.
And then next time he shows up, we can congratulate him on his stellar performance.
That he was here for. All the damage that he did, he was not here for.
We watch as Stealthleton loads up the shotgun, stares, with a blam right between the eyes. We watch as this green mist appears. Stealthleton is going to step forward and, as a bonus action, pop a healing potion, bringing DELPHI up to 10. DELPHI, your eyes begin to flutter open as you see Stealthleton standing over you, extending a hand.
I take it.
Stealthleton brings you up and extends their other hand.
Man, can you give me a minute? Fuck, man, I get knocked unconscious and you're demanding money out of me the moment I'm back on my feet. DELPHI is not steady on her feet, mind you. She's up. Baby girl. Baby girl is knees bent like a baby deer.
Oh. For simplicity's sake, do we want to say that A, SQUO'MO gets the final animal, and B, we bring SIREN back up?
I would appreciate a third. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, the body is dissipating. It's almost like the poison is causing it to wither. However, scales and various dragon parts do remain. It's very much... Tell me, are you folks aware of the fun fact that... trigger warning for some gorish imagery, that if your immune system knew about your eyes, you would no longer have them.
Mm-hmm.
That is what I would like
It's an
you
information game
to imagine happening.
Oh.
Essentially, the poison that runs through Silvara, his body is no longer able to fight against it at this point. Silvara is down, and you are all welcome to loot.
Somebody else take that heart. I'm not getting haunted again.
I'll take this one.
Lovely. CHEEG, you head over and I'm just going to give it to you, grab the green dragon heart gem. You do so. Do you attune to it?
Fucking no.
Fair enough.
This was even more irritating than the last one.
Fair enough. You take the green dragon heart gem. As you do so, that is your first piece of loot. Guys, we're dropping initiative. Everyone is okay.
Could I?
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to go loot with my unseen servant to help me. So I'm gonna like put myself basically on top of them, so it looks like I am their head with the balloon and the hat. Because they don't have a head.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're gonna go loot and help. And I'm gonna help point stuff out.
Hey, question.
Yes, of course.
Why is SQUO'MO a balloon?
That is, don't worry too much about it. You should go away by tomorrow. You know how like laws of the universe work, right?
What laws did you break to end up like this?
Out of character.
I know
Why is
a good bit
SQUO'MO?
about how the universe was crafted, and I don't.
Out of character, we're going to flash back to the beginning of the combat as Silvara was getting ready, unloading into you guys, and SQUO'MO, you hear a whisper in your ear, that familiar, deep woman's voice. I think you'll enjoy this one. We cut back to the present day.
It is none of your business. I am a balloon, and you should not be mean about it. That's just kind of fucked up.
I'm not being mean. I'm just concerned.
About what?
Your health. Where are your organs?
I think they're somewhere else, like another plane of existence. They'll come back, I'm sure.
You make my head hurt.
Sometimes they're like boomerang, you know? Your appendix is like boomerang. It come back when you need it. You'll understand one day.
Oh, it goes without saying that as this is happening, Sabrina is holding onto her arm, which is very much fucked up, even with the healing, slides down once, gets up, slides down again, and is going to rush over to DELPHI and just throw her good arm around you. DELPHI, are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Should probably be thrown in the ocean for a little bit. But what about you? Wait, and DELPHI fishes out the health potion that she has and just offers it over to Sabrina.
Absolutely. 10 points of healing up. Oh, by the way, just for
I'm gonna roll that investigation.
Yeah.
Would I get advantage for that, perchance? Because I have someone helping?
You absolutely get advantage because of the unseen servant. Thank you so much. And you want to do it over here on this pile, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Very good. Okay. And I'm going to tell you what, guys. I'll give everyone the chance to, like, pick an area and grab something. CHEEG got the Dragonheart Gem, which is probably the most powerful magic item here. So the rest of you feel free to pick whatever first, and then I'll let Ben pick again. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, never mind. Don't worry. I'm fine.
That's a crit. Wait, no? Is it a crit? Sorry, that was for... Yeah?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, it was.
Okay.
The 8 is on the D8.
Which also was a crit for that.
That's pretty funny, actually. All right. SQUO'MO. You take a look inside of this. And as you manage to go and pop open, like a huge backpack, but it's practically built like a chest. Like, it's heavy. You can feel like it was designed to protect something pretty high tier. I am going to let you roll 2d8. So,
okay.
Roll both of the d8s.
10 in total.
Very
6,
nice.
4.
Okay, very good. All right. Number 1. It's going to be 1, 2. Ooh. Now, I'm going to give you the opportunity for this one. Tell me whether or not you want it. This is a cloak of greater protection that you pull out. Now, a cloak of greater protection, instead of applying a simple +1 bonus to your AC and your saving throws, would give you a +2 to your AC and all saving throws.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what's the other one?
Very good.
Or is it just that? If it's just that, I'll take that.
No, all good. This next one is on the next page. Okay. Thank you all at home for your patience. I've got a lot of homework on D&D Beyond. Okay, nice. All right.
You might need to DM me these items because I don't remember. I will not remember them well.
No, it's okay, and I do appreciate you. Glove of Scorching Ray. This one was actually created by Caleb Tiefling during Outcast Campaign 1. It was a magic item that he made for me that I actually declined politely. This glove allows you to cast Scorching Ray as a bonus action 3 times per long rest.
Yay.
Lovely.
How useful.
Well, you can always trade it. You've done it before.
Uh-huh. Force some chump into trading me something good for it. I'll get a shiny from my level 60 dragon.
Okay. All right, who wants to roll next?
Oh, I put a 1 out into the chat.
Got a 1 on your...
Yeah, it's a 2 -1, so it's an unnatural 1.
It's unnatural and freaky.
It's a dirty 1.
Yeah, absolutely. You're checking the pile you're in front of, right?
I think my head is still a little concussed.
Yeah, absolutely. You pick up a chalice.
Well,
It looks
very
like
shiny.
it looks like kind of cool. As you're holding it in your hand, you can see it says in what appears to be in Celestial, stay hydrated. So who's next? I'll tell you what, guys. I'll take draw. Draw. You want to look for something?
Sure. That's what, investigation?
Yep. If you want to take your girlfriend with you, you can have advantage.
Sure. What's my investigation? Okay, that's just +0, so
Okay. Roll 1d8 for me.
okay. 5.
Okay. Not bad. Ooh, this is a good one. So this one I created for Curse of Strahd. This is a Blessed Hand Crossbow. When you roll a critical hit on your attack roll with this magic weapon, the target takes 2d6 force damage. All right.
think I might keep that, honestly.
Yeah, it's pretty good. All right.
I guess I'll go.
Go for it, absolutely. And I'm just gonna, give Alicia a free roll since they're away. But yeah, go for it. Go for it.
It's just investigation.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright. The crit that I was waiting for all battle.
You got a crit?
Yeah. So 26 total.
That's really good. Okay. Oh damn. All right, I gotta go to my fun page. Okay. You find yourself with a shield of resolve. While holding this shield, you have a bonus to armor class determined by the shield's rarity, in addition to the shield's normal bonus to AC. In addition, you can cast the shield spell 5 times a day, resetting on a long rest.
I guess I'll just hand that to Ryder or literally anybody else because I use a two-handed weapon. Can't do anything with that.
Now, I will say, this is a +1 shield, guys, so whoever takes this will get a +3 to their armor class. So, Ryder could absolutely take it if you want to give that to your NPC, but if someone else wants to take it, or wants to trade, like, I don't know, maybe someone... Well, no, I guess SQUO'MO doesn't use a shield. That's my bad. Still.
Am I the only one who can use a shield?
I think you're the only one, because we already gave one to Siren.
I already have one. Yeah.
I mean,
I got a cool shield.
That's right.
And I don't want your damn crossbow, so I'm just gonna sell this or turn it into something else.
Fair enough.
Actually, now I think about it.
Fair enough, fair enough. Although I will say, if you do want to turn it into something else, we can talk about that. An item that lets you cast shield 5 times a day is still real good. But who knows? Maybe you'll have something else.
I want the AC boost more than anything. I don't really care about shield.
Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, Alicia, I see that you are back.
I am so sorry.
It's okay. Wait a minute, I'm so sorry. Ben, did you say you just got a crit?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You get to roll another D8.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah. And then, Alicia, you will be rolling an investigation check as you'd like.
Wait, sorry. Was I supposed to roll an investigation check the first time or D8 the first time?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you got... Yeah, like, you get, the first time, you get a natural... Sorry, you roll the investigation, and then that determines how big the die is, and if you get a crit, you get to roll 2.
Ah, I see.
22 for investigation.
Beautiful. All right, Alicia, I'll get that to you in just a moment. But just to be
I
clear,
got a 4. Then was I supposed to roll a D8 the first time?
No. You start rolling a D20 for the investigation,
Okay.
And then, yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Nice. Very good. Very good. All right, nice. Yeah. Okay. Not bad. Another AC item. Ring of Greater Protection. You gain a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws while wearing this ring, meaning instead of the usual +1 from a Ring of Protection, this is a +2. It's basically the counterpart to the cloak. So +2 to your AC and +2 to all of your saves, Ben, if you use the Ring of Greater Protection.
See?
Cool. Alicia, congratulations with a 22. Very nice. You get to roll a D8, the highest possible die for the loot.
Oh, all right.
Mhm.
That will be a 5.
Very nice. Okay, not bad at all. Ooh. All right. So this one is an interesting one.
Uh-huh.
This one we also had a bit back. This was for Curse of Strahd. We made this for our sorcerer in that one. Telepathy Tattoo. So essentially, produced by a special needle. The needle is the magic item you receive. This magic tattoo is dark in color and abstract. It fades into the skin when not in use. So essentially, you hold the needle to your skin, you attune to it, you have long range and long-term sending. You gain the ability to communicate telepathically, permanently, with one creature or more. Said creature or creatures must have a matching tattoo, having received it while within 30 feet of any counterparts. So,
I don't think anybody's got a tattoo, so I don't think I'm going to be able to communicate much with anyone. But
no, all
that's
good.
okay.
So, just to clarify a little bit more, the way it works is basically you get this tattoo, right? You have that. Your ability is basically you can be within someone within 30 feet. You pass it on like it's kind of like the plague, right? Someone else can have the telepathy tattoo, and then you can just permanently sending back and forth between them, you know? As long as you are attuned, anyone you choose permanently is a part of your network. Does that make sense? It was written in 2022.
I will trade that tattoo for if you are willing, and I will pull out the gauntlet, the firebolt gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot use this. I physically cannot. It's in my contract.
I've already got bracers, so I wouldn't be able to use these either.
Darn. Ugh, curse.
Sorry, what was the telepathy tattoo?
Basically, you become telepathic, and when you're within 30 feet of someone, you can choose them, and basically they can permanently sending back and forth with you. So it's
Also,
like, yeah.
So like,
sorry,
I choose a couple of people, and they're like just a permanently part of the network, or
Yeah, pretty much. So say that you lose your sending stone for any reason or anything like that. Basically, you guys know in Young Justice, that thing they would do where Miss Marchand would connect everybody so they could just speak telepathically while they were on missions instead of talking out loud. You could do that for the whole party. There's no limit to how many times you can do this. You just pass it on using the magic of your tattoo.
yeah, I'll use it now.
Nice.
And I will tell no one that's in use. Should be interesting.
Okay. Telepathy tattoo, telepathic, can give creatures the ability to communicate with them telepathically, long-term and long distance. I will, once again, that is a magic item from 2022. I'll rewrite it so it makes more sense on the D&D Beyond. But yeah, telepathy tattoo. Okay. I just want to double check because everyone's gotten something that's pretty okay so far, and you guys can do some trading. But I do want to make sure that we get Siren something because so far they just have a cruddy item because they got a 1. So
Question. What is the other thing I got? Because I know I have the gauntlet. What was the other thing?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll just check this right here. CYPHER, blah, blah, blah. SQUO'MO. Cloak of Greater Protection. So basically, this Cloak of Protection, instead of it just being a +1 to your saves and your AC, it's a +2 to your saves and your AC.
Mm.
And this does stack with similar items.
Mm-hmm. And then what was the thing? Because you said I opened up something for it. Was that just
Yeah.
the chest itself?
Yeah, you're opening up the chest, and this was inside with the glove.
Okay, perfect. Well, in that case, I have the gauntlet. If anyone wishes to trade, I have gauntlets. The cloak is mine.
CHEEG, did you say you weren't gonna use the shield?
No, but I have plans for it.
Okay, gotcha.
Why? Do you have a trade you want?
I have nothing worth trading. If you got plans, use your plans.
I am willing to give item, honestly, at this point, because I cannot use this. And SQUO'MO will offer it up, honestly, as a community item, if anyone could possibly use the item.
Perhaps we make a pile of the unwanted, unclaimed stuff back at the boat and...
So, I just want to, because I do love that you guys are communicating. Just to be clear, Benny, there is one more pile that you can search in that you haven't already, like over here. Like you still get the chance to roll investigation over there.
Can I go take a crack at it?
No, I'm giving it to Benny. They don't have anything good.
My -1 is not gonna get me far.
You can get advantage.
Oh, you know what? There's actually something I can do for you.
Give the item to. Could I roll it and give the item
Benny?
to Benny?
No. Benny, I got you. Okay, so I have a spell that gives somebody a luck point.
Okay, I'll tell you what, guys. I'll tell you what. These are all pretty good options, and I like them. If we want to, plus this way you guys don't have to expend your resources, because I believe the luck point one, it's really good, but it takes like some GP. We could do that thing where someone makes a roll and everybody helping that doesn't roll gives them a +2. Because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you. So Benny, your -1 could instead be a +13. And then you still get
that would be
yeah.
That'd be chill.
That would be
awesome.
chill. That's my favorite house rule. But yeah, no, because I wouldn't want, because if that's the one I'm thinking of, I think it costs like 100 GP, which is, it's really good, but I'd hate for you to have to use your gold.
And you said you wait, and you have a luck point with this?
No, we're passing on that.
Yeah, we're. But yeah, so it's a +13 on the D20, so that's a 16. Very nice. Power of friendship, very good, very good. You get to roll the second best option, which is a D6 or the 16. Okay, 3. Very nice. Let me get a good look. Okay. Okay. Oh, God. All right. Now, this is a good one. This one is technically... Okay. You find yourself staring at a flame-tongue greatsword. Greatswords do 2d6 damage. You can use a bonus action to ignite it, and it does an additional 2d6 fire damage on all hits.
Trigger.
Do you like what you see?
Yeah, I will pocket that.
Great. And I'm just going to say this one, because for anybody, there is also a genie lamp on the pile. But that's just clear as day. Right there. So if you want to grab it, you can. Anybody can. Anybody's
I'll take the genie lamp.
Absolutely. You going to rub it?
Later.
Baron.
Not right now.
Okay, real.
In front of people.
All right, guys. Genie's lamp, excellent. All right, guys. We still have a dragon body, and a few more things here and there.
Ooh, can I take the poison glands?
You want to take the poison glands? You can absolutely take the poison glands. ALYCIA, you're my other crafter. Do you want to take anything from the body?
I don't know. Maybe blood, eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. I will say the tail, there were these talons and these piercing projectiles that would shoot out and they would do crazy damage. So any of you guys want to grab some of those?
I will trade. If you want to get those, I will actually give you the poison instead because I realize those are probably more what I need.
I was going to say, ALYCIA, you're the potion crafter, so the poison glands would do better for you. And then, Ben, as the artificer, I think you would really like the sort of biological alloy. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good.
Nice. Okay. And I'm just going to say, if anyone else wants to get some fun dragon stuff, I know the rest of you don't do a ton of crafting.
CHEEG, perhaps you should get some of those scales as well.
Ooh. That could work. I am thinking of doing something with these spites. Yeah. I'm gonna grab some dragon scales.
I think the dragon scales would be good. I'm going to try harvesting some of the sweat glands as well. I think there could be a fine antidote.
Well,
and
from such a thing.
I'm also gonna take the horn.
That sounds good. Oh, will you empty it out? Do you mind if I perhaps take
You can
the
have
marrow?
whatever is inside of them. Yep.
Oh, fantastic. Pleasure doing business with you.
I'll also
Can
grab
I take the tooth
You want to take dragon teeth? Absolutely.
from the tiger?
The tiger tooth. Absolutely, you can take the tiger. I think you got two.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh.
All right.
So
Speaking of dragon teeth, I'll take those as well.
Nice. All right. I do have some housekeeping housekeeping as in there are other things that I need to make sure you guys get, but these are all really good. So I'm very happy that you guys. I think you've successfully harvested everything of value from the dragon. And then because someone did bring it up, I'm just going to say, ALYCIA, if you want the dragon blood, I'm going to add that to your list.
Sounds good.
Cool. All right. The next big thing, besides the fact that Stealthleton does expect their payment, it should be stated that on the ground, there is a longbow that had been in use. It was a +2 longbow that belonged to the Huntress. So if anyone wants that +2 longbow, I need to remind you all, it does 2d8 damage, not 1d8. So that's 2d8 +2 before
It'd be fun to
dex.
snag.
Yeah.
Snag just to bring with us. Yeah, we can figure out who wants it later.
For sure. All right, very good. All right, guys, nice. Oh, so first things first, everyone here, please take 3,000 GP.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes, very nice. That does include your
I
NPCs.
will not abuse this.
Good. Stealthleton is going to look to you again, DELPHI. As they do, I'm going to say that Sabrina holds her hand.
Hey guys, random question. Totally a random question that should not be concerning at all. But how much gold did we get from the red dragon place?
Oh, I got 2,000.
Awesome. Awesome.
Very good, very good.
And that's not counting the amounts that you probably made while you were away from the resort. You should be doing quite well financially, good Cheeg.
I made no money actually off of any of the work that I have done since we left, which was fine. I got some sick trail mix, and that's what matters.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but DELPHI, we did have a deal.
Yes, your payment. And DELPHI very obviously, very begrudgingly starts going through her like coin purse before, pulling out the coin in question and just
Sabrina is going to hold your hand tighter and sort of whisper in your ear. We don't have to do this. I can shoot him like 10 times and we can just run. It's okay.
No, I don't want the bitch ass curse on me.
Never mind, please do this.
If I get a curse on me, I want to earn it, not from keeping a single coin. And DELPHI hands the coin back.
Good. Stealthleton's going to take the coin, breathe on it, rub it on their coat, put it away.
Four down, 65 to go.
Oh dear.
It's hunting Kurok seeds.
Well, it's been very nice working with you. Oh, wait, I owe you something. All right, let's see.
And we watch as Stealthleton is going to start rooting around inside of the trench coat.
Oh, not that.
It's a good look at you. Oh. And I'm going to need a moment while I pull this up. Now, Stealthleton is going to pull out a dagger. Now, placing it on the tip of their bony finger, it should be stated that the handle is very fine. And it seems that there is this sort of carving into it. The face on it, it's like a sea monster. We've got a woman, but tentacles, and the tentacles come down from her and sort of hug the blade.
Any chance I recognize the sea monster?
Yeah, you can roll a history check. That's going to be with advantage, though.
Slay.
Hey, do you want some help with that?
Do you want? Can I take some help?
Do you want a luck point?
If you would like the luck point, that would give you 3 dice.
Yeah, I'll take the luck point because I have no modifier for history.
It is all yours.
All right, so I get 3 rolls.
Yes.
That's an 18.
Oh, I was using turret very wrong. I was like, wow, this defender is a lot worse than I remember it being. And that's because I can't read. It's supposed to give everyone within a 10-foot radius bonus health, not the other way around. Not one person.
That makes sense.
That makes. I was like, wow, this thing. I'm looking at this, and this does not scale at all. It's kind of all right now, and this is not going to continue to be useful at all.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
All right.
Jag, can I also have the eyes of the dragon?
Yeah, you can have the one eye.
Oh, I get.
Yeah,
Okay.
the other one got.
Yeah, the other one's kind of.
That's okay. Dark vision is dark vision. It's gonna be one more potion.
No, that's true. That's true.
Unless you can use the juices. I mean, do you need the full eye?
No.
Maybe I can like scrape what's left of this eye into a bottle, little test tube.
Mm-hmm. Now, just to be clear, that modifier, you don't have a modifier, of course, but you have an 18 total on the roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, this is one of my funniest, my silliest Jegg Minecraft creations.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys.
Ben, you're so real.
This is a Were Octopus dagger. Now, it is a +1 dagger, but more importantly, while attuned to it, the wielder can transform into a giant octopus humanoid hybrid. Essentially, you can become Ursula. We're going to call it the Ursula dagger because that's cooler.
It's a crazy thing to give to
Drag
a mermaid.
queen dagger. Drag queen dagger.
What a specific weapon.
Well, listen, I do have, listen. I thought it would be fun. It's like, it's been a while since I've had any pop culture references in this, you guys. So, yes.
I'm glad that the first pop culture reference in a while is drag queens. Thank you, Mr.
Of course, anytime.
I suggested a perfectly fine pop culture reference, and I noticed it's been ignored.
Oh, I'm so
What was
sorry.
your pop culture reference, Benny?
Benny, have you considered
Jegg
that
Minecraft knows.
we're all kind of just... I think the funniest thing about this campaign... Oh, I was going to say, where am I going with this? Oh, yeah. Everybody in this campaign is at any given point tired to the point where everything's going over our heads. You think we're really noticing pop culture references?
I'm so sorry, Miss Minecraft. Let me get medicated and I'll be better, I promise.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm so
I've
proud
been
of
raw
all of you.
dogging this shit for so long.
I fear that with the way I've been working, I'm gonna have to start going to bed at 11 if you want me not tired. So you gotta pick your battles here. I've got to pick my battles, and I'm not picking the sleeping one.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. All right. So I'm just going to put this right here. And if anyone decides they want to trade later, these were the abilities I'd come up with. So you can turn into a giant octopus or the hybrid. If you're in hybrid form or octopus form, you have advantage on stealth checks while underwater. While transformed, you have a tentacle attack and an ink cloud ability.
Interesting.
It should be stated that because you're a rogue, the ink cloud bit of using the dash action as a bonus action after inking is irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
Stealthleton is going to stand watching you.
Well, good doing business with you. I have stuff to do. I'll probably see you around, though.
Probably.
Well, take care.
All right. Oh, thank you. Thank you. SQUO'MO! Gooman.
Yes.
I'm... Here.
And Stealthleton is going to reach out. It's going to hand you what seems to be an electrum piece.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Did you take this from my head?
No.
That's a lie, by the way. Stealthleton is going to start crawling out.
That rat bastard is lucky he is bony.
Until you all meet Stealthleton again. That is the end of their tale. Alright, guys. I know it's only 11:39 and we technically have 20 minutes left. If we want to, next time, we could roleplay everyone at the dock. Or if we want to, this time, we can finish. But I feel like if you guys want to figure out who gets what magic items outside a game, that's fine. Is there anything else we really needed to do this
Wanna
week?
honk the fuck shoe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But yeah, is there anything else you guys needed this week before we close out?
Nothing that comes to mind.
Great. Nope. All right, everyone. You've defeated your second boss.
Nearly died. Most of us nearly died doing that.
Yeah, that was a tough
sorry,
one.
guys.
It's okay. It's okay.
Your fault, Alicia. You weren't taking a shit. You weren't dealing a shit ton of damage to your party.
That's true.
Oh, is that what happened? Oh no.
I did, in fact.
I got shot point blank for 32 damage the first time I took damage this round.
And then you guys, two of them fell at the same time, and CHEEG almost fell when they took 29 from a breath.
And Ryder almost fell, and Sabrina almost fell.
More health potions.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 4.
I am but one fox.
Yes, of course. By the way, everyone, level up twice.
Oh, twice? Oh, thank goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this next boss is probably gonna fucking kill us for real this time.
For real.
Oh, you think so?
So,
this time I think it's gonna. Jake's actually gonna hit me once. That's my.
So we should be on level 5, correct?
No, Hunt, you're gonna go to 6.
We're level 6.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that's right.
I just never updated the number in my top corner.
Sorry. Have we been level 5 this whole time?
No, you've been level 4. You guys are going up 2 levels.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
I was like, oh.
Remember what I just said about how none of us are awake enough to fully be present?
That's okay. It's good. It's
well,
good.
I was actively typing, so.
That's
oh no! I can call family members out to help me now. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
yeah.
go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, this is Sliz.
For how can I put it?
Oh, actually, that's actually really good.
After this arc, I kind of determined that you guys can mow through whatever I throw at you quickly enough that by the time we get through the islands, it was just Well, who knows? Who knows? One level up per island wasn't enough. Also, I like the way that the Adventure Zone did it, where they would always level up 2 levels. That was always cool to me.
I think that makes sense with a big boss that nearly took out the entire party.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
Face
the
boss.
trauma. Guys, I am going to just let everybody, we'll do our outroductions, and then we're going to rate someone. Is that cool with everybody?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, guys. I am here with a bunch of people. For example, Ben, who played CHEEG.
You.
ALYCIA, who played CYPHER.
Heyo. I misread that spell. I thought it said MILF for a second. I was like, what?
No, guys, I haven't made myself a spell yet. Draw as DELPHI.
Ayo.
BENNI as SIREN.
Ayo.
Liz as SQUO'MO. And our guest, Ari, who hopefully feels better soon, Stealth Elton, which is how it's spelled on his character sheet. So I will update that for the next experience. Not appearance, experience. But yeah, that was Ari. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's been me, your favorite Jegg, as your DM. If you want to check out more of our stuff, we put our VODs over on youtube.com/@rockcampaigns. And then every so often, when I finish going through the old VODs, we also upload highlights and stuff. And those are over on our TikTok at tiktok.com/@rockcampaigns. It should be said that while I have stuff there, a bunch of us are going to be putting things up in the future. For example, Caleb has a cool campaign coming up that I don't want to spoil. Let's just say it's pretty super. Ari's got one. It's pretty horrific. I've got some stuff coming in the future, so this won't be the only campaign on there pretty soon. Once again, I've been here with a lot of great friends. Thank you guys so much for being here. I can't believe we've been playing for 2 months and you've beaten 2 islands. That's great. I've really been enjoying this. Is there anyone that you folks would specifically like to rate?
Is German 985 live?
I'm so glad you asked. Let's check. Yes.
That's my guess. That's my suggestion.
Should not.
Yeah.
Evanito's live, and so is Patchwork Beanie, and
Yeah.
so is Grim Gino.
Yeah, and so is
Oh my God,
German
Grim Gino.
985.
We should raid Grim Gino.
985.
We
He's
should.
how many views he has?
Grim Gino is
Whoa. Yeah. We're going to raid Grim Gino. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week at 8 p.m. Eastern
Bye.
Standard Time. Goodbye. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
How does expertise